Hello and welcome to Four Films. You know, movies can be such a great escape from reality that people actually want to live in those worlds. A way to get away from this hellscape that we call life. But enough about me. In these worlds, there are main characters. These main characters are the people that we're supposed to identify with and root for. Now, sometimes they're despicable and we don't want to root for them. And other times, they're awesome. And I'm talking about those characters today. Here are 4 films where I'd want to hang out with the main character. First up is Dr. Herbert West from the Reanimator films. Now you may be asking, well, why? Well, for one, I'd be cracking up from all the sick smart-ass burns that he gives to people that get in his way. You see, he's a very focused person. He has goals and he wants to achieve them. And he'll make fun of you if you get in his way. The other is that, well, quite frankly, I'd be keeping his evil in check. He's so ambitious that he tends to, put people's needs on the back burner as opposed to his advancement in finding the meaning of life through death. Not only would I be keeping his evil in check, I would be destroying his abominations to make sure that they didn't hurt anybody. Which is something that I think he should have implemented. Some kind of failsafe in case they did get out and run amok. I mean, a part of him and a part of me thinks that it was probably slightly amusing to see his creations running wild, but that's where that whole... the hell was that? But that's where that whole narcissism comes in. And the last positive that I have to say about wanting to hang out with Dr. Herbert West is that he's a next level genius. Like, I could really learn a lot from this guy. A lot of people could. And if I could help him do some good and put his knowledge to good use, I think that'd be a very interesting life to live. Next up would be Christopher Reeve's Superman. This guy, he was Superman. Basically, we talk about humanity and all its flaws and all its strengths and everything. And we'd also talk about life itself and like why we're here. But we'd also do funny stuff even. Like stacking cars on top of one another and disarming nukes. Fun stuff. Spending time with what many consider to be the greatest superhero of all time, like that in itself is a reward. I'd get to be the better version of Jimmy Olsen, because let's face it, I'm much better than Jimmy Olsen. Third up would be Spinal Tap. My God. If we didn't spend hours talking about music, we'd spend the rest of our time together, acting like fools, hollering at ladies, partying all night. But if I had to pick just one of them, that would be very tough, because I admire all 3 of those lads. Mad lads, if you will. But I'm definitely leaning towards Harry Shearer. And this works out either way, because if he's Derek Smalls, then he's pretty chill and musically innovative. And if he's Harry Shearer, he's chill, musically innovative, and he does the voice of several Simpsons characters, including Mr. Burns, Smithers, and Principal Skinner. And last up, because it's my goddamn show, it's a 5-way tie. That's right. So you get an extra 4 films, really. So first up would be The Avengers. That's right. Every single Avenger. We'd all just hang out. It'd be fun. You saw the party in Age of Ultron. It was a good time. Next up would be Romeo and Michelle from Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion. Lisa Kudrow and Mira Sorvino are like amazingly hot in that movie. And extremely funny, equally. I can't believe that movie isn't bigger than it is. I'd never seen it until like a couple days ago. I don't know why. But yeah, those women are beautiful and talented, and I would love to hang out with those characters. Next up would be Tenacious D, the greatest band in the world. Aside from the real-life talents of Jack Black and Kyle Gass, their in-universe personas of JB and KG are the greatest cosmic musical hero duo in the history of existence. They did create the greatest song in the world. And if you know of their adventures, why would you want anything else? Next up after that would be Celine from Underworld. She's a hot, superpowered vampire lady. Wears a leather suit. Shoots guns while jumping through the air. Fights werewolves. I couldn't pick a better person to hang out with. And last but certainly not least would be The Crow. I know. South Park did that episode about dressing up as the Crow every Halloween, but it's true. The character of Eric Drayton, is such a sad, iconic figure whose tragic story really resonates with a lot of people. And the fact that he's also a musician, of course, that's a big pull. So I would hang out with this guy while he's on his quest for vengeance. Hell, I'd probably help him. And on the nights when we're like, let's take a break from all the vengeance, we just chill out and play music. Probably listen to Rain When I Die by Alice in Chains. It's gonna rain when I die. Something like that.